Hi, welcome to Jeff's Musical Car on a sunny day in Riverview today, and I have Andy Creeggan. Thanks for coming along.
Thanks for having me.
So we can't not talk about your connection to the Barenaked Ladies. Maybe we'll start at the beginning. How you were part of the foundation, I guess, of the band.
Well, Steve and Ed were more the foundation, I would say. I like to say that we taught Ed really what it meant to be in a band, because he was in our high school band. My brother and I, we had a band called the Backstreet Basement Boogie Blues Band.
Nice.
Or the Backstreet Band. This was way before any were Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, no connection, no affiliation.
Yeah, when they went Backstreet Boys, I was like, that. So yeah, we invited Ed to play with us, and then at the same time he was writing songs and singing with Steve. So when it came time to beef up their sound a bit, he invited my brother and I to come join them. So that was in my last year of high school, and so that's pretty thrilling to be hanging out with some university boys and downtown, playing at pubs before I was of age and stuff like that. But then one thing led to another.
Yeah, and then there came a point when you made that decision that wasn't really the route you wanted to take. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it was just gradually realizing that where this Barenaked Lady train was headed. And although I treasure the memories and I value a lot of what they do, and I'm very proud of the work that I did with them, I realized that it wasn't something that I was interested in long term.
Yeah.
So, and add that a little bit of young, idealistic and egotistical thoughts about what I could do by myself. But I decided to leave.
Okay.
And I mean, I was the kind of guy who was, research and development for the band. So if, for example, Steve came up with kind of a Latin-sounding song, well, I'd get right in there and took lessons and figured out what a montuno was on the piano, and musically I was really interested in what was going on, and I loved the textures, I loved the studio work.
Yeah,
it was just really my element, and when I didn't get to do that enough, or when we were on tour and I wasn't able to practice my hammered dulcimer or my steel pan, or if I wasn't able to be the percussionist that I'd always wanted to be, multi-instrumentalist, then I got a little bit cranky. But at the same time, as we were growing and starting to value the creation, in the studio, and I really enjoyed that part. And so the Brothers Creeggan was a band that my brother and I started as almost like a bunch of demos for the Barenaked Ladies, in fact. But we realized really quickly that Brothers Creeggan was not Barenaked Ladies. It was something different, and it was something that I really enjoyed, and I know my brother enjoyed it as well, and we still do it whenever we can. But all those things together, just realizing that there was other stuff out there, and even before Barenaked Ladies, I was interested in classical music. I was interested in instrumental music. I had all kinds of other interests, and I realized eventually that was something I wanted to explore more than being a member of a band.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah. Sometimes you kind of your path leads you to where you least expect it. So I guess you did bring an instrument with you. Let's play a tune.
Yeah. All right. This is one of my recent loves, the ukulele.
Nice summer instrument.
Great summer instrument. Great instrument for around campfires.
Yeah.
So I still like to write a tune now and then, and even though it's mainly instrumental music that I do, but what the heck, here's one of my tunes.
Alright, let's do it.
I can't convey it, I can't even say it, but I'm surely feeling it. One look in the mirror reveals it. I can't unveil it, I can't even my baby won't come home. Got me feeling so alone. I can't convey it. All I could do is play it. And my baby won't come home. Got me feeling so alone. I can't convey it. All I could do is play it.
Love it. That was fun. Tell me about some other recent things you've been working on. Because, I mean, music's always been a part of your life nonstop. I know you did go to school. It's just kind of always been with you. It's hard to lose the music, really. It's just always going to be there.
Well, I think it's one of the themes of my life for sure. Is that however hard I try to run from it, it keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And that's happened a bunch of times. After leaving the band, I went to Vancouver to join my girlfriend at the time, and who is now my wife.
Yeah.
Who's from Moncton. That's why we're here in Moncton now.
Okay.
But anyway, she was living in Vancouver at the time, and joined a band called the Widdershins with a bunch of guys that I really enjoyed that experience, and recorded some music with Jim, my brother, as the brothers Creeggan. It was our second album, and then decided it was time really to get serious with the composition side of the classical side of my life, and so I went to McGill and in Montreal, and that was a wonderful experience. Just really take what you think music is, turn it on its head. All of your musical foundation, let's just get rid of it, and we'll see if you still like music after. And it was a really hard thing to get my brain around.
Yeah.
It's incredible, great training, very challenging, but I came out alive and still liking it. And after that, it's just trying to have a musical life. Really, that's what I'm after. Whether it be teaching or at least recently conducting, it's been fun.
Yeah.
And or always orchestrating. I'm kind of the go-between guy between the classical world and the pop world with Barenaked Ladies and a bunch of artists. And I enjoy that. And producing albums, I'm really, really happy creating in studio. That's one of my favorite things to do. So,
That's great. So obviously the music will always be with you, and look forward to seeing what else comes out in the future.
Thank you.
So that's it for this episode of Just Musical Car. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
It's just you.